Let's take a look at the first example. We have peak value minus 2 amps. Minus 2 amps because current is measured in amps. Next, I can draw the diagram. Remember, y-axis represents my current. Current is measured in amps. X-axis represents the angle measured in radians. On my y-axis, I have to mark my peak values, minus 2 and 2. I'm going to draw the dashed lines in order to make the graph looking symmetrical. Next, I have to find the 2 pi value. Half of it is going to be pi. Half of pi is going to be pi over 2. And half of pi to 2 pi is going to be 3 pi over 2. This is cosine wave, which is going to start from negative 2. I'm going to have peak values at points minus 2, pi, and 2 pi. Next, I have to connect all these points together. This is the wave, which is the solution to this problem. Let's take a look at the second example. We have minus 2 cosine omega t minus pi over 6. Please notice that we have minus 2 cosine omega t. We have minus 2 cosine omega t in the first part. The difference is just minus pi over 6. The phase shift angle is negative. Means I have to move this wave to the right side. Remember, anytime you have negative sign next to the phase shift angle, you have to move always the wave to the right side of your reference point. So I'm going to call this wave my reference wave, and I have to move it to the right. I have to find pi over 6. It means I have to divide pi into 6 pieces. Means pi over 2 I have to divide into 3. Okay, this is my pi over 6. Pi over 6. And I have to move every important point, I mean every peak point and every zero crossing point by pi over 6 to the right side. So I'm going to have minus peak value at this point, and I'm going to have zero crossing point at this point, and I'm going to have positive peak at this point, negative zero crossing over here, and I'm going to have 2 pi is going to be moved over here. This is going to be my peak value. So my wave right now is going to look like this. So this is the problem number 2, and this is problem number 1. Now, if you want to find the value of this point, you're supposed to simply add to pi over 2 pi over 6. Common denominator for these two fractions is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times pi is 3 pi plus pi over 6, which is going to give me 4 pi over 6. If you are going to reduce the fraction, you are going to have 2 pi over 3. So you can say this point is 2 pi over 3. This point is nothing else just pi plus pi over 6, which is nothing else just 6 pi over 6, because I have to find a common denominator, plus pi over 6. 6 pi plus pi is equal 7 pi over 6. So this point is 7 pi over 6. This one is 3 pi over 2 plus pi over 6. The common denominator is 6. That's why you are going to have over here 9 pi over 6 plus pi over 6, which is equal 9 pi plus pi is 10 pi over 6. Reduce the fraction by 2 and you are going to have 5 pi over 3. So this point is 5 pi over 3. 2 pi plus pi over 6 is nothing else, just 12 pi over 6 plus pi over 6, which is equal 13 pi over 6. So this point is 13 pi over 6. So this wave is the solution to my second problem.